Let's talk about the word of 2025. It is alt season. It is the red herring of the year. We're into June now. We've not had an alt season. Time feels like it's running out as far as the business cycle is concerned, and Bitcoin is the only one that's run. So we're going to talk about a serious question. What happens if alt season is cancelled this year? What would happen to the economy? What would happen to crypto? What would happen to Bitcoin dominance? And what would happen to Bitcoin itself, guys? Because it's a serious question. And all I do is look at charts, I'll analyze, put them together collectively to paint that bigger picture as to when we're going to get the next move. Okay, and I'm going to slow things down. I'm going to explain each and every single one of the charts that I'm looking at and why they collectively paint a bigger picture together and what happens if alt season is cancelled, because we're going to go through that scenario as well. So we're going to start with the Bitcoin chart, Bitcoin trading against USDT. This is the daily. Why do we look at the Bitcoin chart? Because the Bitcoin is the biggest market cap leader by far. When you add all of the cryptos collectively together, Bitcoin outbeats all of them as far as market cap's concerned. And we're going to talk about that very shortly because that is the Bitcoin dominance. So the first thing, Bitcoin needs to lead the way. You can see that Bitcoin's put in new highs. It's tested its previous high here. We've had a rejection. We've had a pullback. We're coming back to the next support zone, which is 102,274. So is that going to hold us support? It's a serious question, guys, because we could come further down. We could come back down to test this area here.